Okay, you're gonna wanna grab yourself a pair of 5 to 10 pound dumbbells. We're gonna do 10 moves. Each move we're gonna do for a minute a piece, or you're gonna do 10 moves. I'm just gonna demonstrate the moves and explain your positioning and your posture. Now, each move, like I said, we're gonna do for a minute a piece. When it's split moves, where you have the left side and you have to do your right side separately, you'll do each move for 30 seconds. Before you start anything, you wanna warm up, do some jumping jacks, do jogging plays, just move your body for at least 5 minutes to let it know, hey, we're about to do something. Basically, after you warm up, that's pretty much it from there. So we can get started. Your first move is gonna be a split squat with an arm curl or a bicep curl. Basically, with the split squat, you put your right foot or left foot first. It doesn't matter, you pick, and you're basically gonna do a lunge down, but that's a split squat. Make sure you keep your core engaged as tight as it can be. When you go down at 90 degrees. Also, when you go down, that's when you do your bicep curl. Arms to your sides, elbows tucked in, steady as you can. So this would be one. And you would do this each side for 30 seconds with your dumbbell. Once you do your 30 seconds on that side, so I guess another thing you're going to need is a stopwatch, which everyone has on their phone. So that's your first move. Split squat with barbell curl. Or dumbbell curl, sorry. Damn. Second move, it's like a combo move as well. A lot of these are combo moves because your thing is your arms, but it's also important to work the rest of your body too, so you won't throw yourself off balance. But it's a squat, curl, and overhead press. And I like this move because that overhead move, it's the overhead part in here, but the twisting of the arms, that's a great workout for the arms. Anyway, the move, squat down. When you squat down, I'm trying to make sure I get it right. Squat down, then you curl up, then you stand up. Or is it, hold on, squat, it's squat, curl, up, down. Squat, curl, up, down. Squat, curl, up, down. Make sure you lead with your butt in your squat. You should be able to wiggle your toes so all your weight is in your heels. Your knees should not be over your toes. Lead with your butt, and when you come up, keep that butt tight, keep that back straight, and rotate those arms. Get good work. But you're going to do this move for 1 minute. So that's your second move. Squat, curl, overhead. Squat, curl, overhead. All right. That felt great. As you see, I didn't want to stop doing it. Your next move is the deadlift with the front row. Deadlift is a pretty classic move. Great move. Working your glutes, your lower back, your hamstrings. Basically, keep your core tight. You're gonna have your 5-pound weights in your hand. Then keep your back straight. Pull yourself back up using your glutes. So you're gonna hold that butt tight. And when you come up, you're gonna front row. That's what a front row looks like. Make sure your shoulders are back and down. Call it being packed, but make sure your shoulders are packed. Because you're going to need to work this back muscle here. Get them arms and them shoulders together. But it's a great move. So, Back straight, back tight, row. Deadlift, front row. You're going to do this for a minute. And don't forget on your deadlift, it's very important that you pull yourself back up using your butt, your hamstrings, and your back, and not just going to be doing it in vain. It's very important to keep that back straight too. So let me practice what I preach here. And row. So deadlift with forward row. Your next move is an ab move, but you also want to work your arms a little bit. It's a seated Russian twist. It's a pretty classic move. But you use weights with it. Let me try to lower this camera a little bit because it's a floor move. Up, don't fall, don't fall. Okay. Well, seated Russian twist is like so. For a minute, just gonna sit down, sit back in a V. Bam, bam. Abs tight, core engaged. You're just gonna go back and forth for a minute. Make sure you keep those shoulders tacked. That's down and back. I have to remind myself, keep that ab engaged. You're gonna do that for a minute. Like I said, each move, 1 minute, those 10 minutes will go out fast. Another thing too, that I failed to say in the beginning is that you don't have to do just 10 minutes. If you can do this maybe 2-3 times a day or 20 minutes at a time by redoing the moves. Once you've done the 10 move, just start over with the first move, just cycle through it 2-3 times a day. And then, like I said, you don't even have to do it all at one time. You can break it up. Or you could just do that 1 10-minute cycle. It doesn't matter. Just as long as you do something, you will reach those goals that you're trying to get to. The next move is called a single leg scarecrow. And actually we'll do the scarecrow with a lunge. The scarecrow move is basically have your arms out at 90 degrees. You're going to twist them up. Maintain that form. You're going to twist them up and down. And up and down. We're incorporating this move with a lunge. So it's going to be an isometric lunge. You're not going to be going up and down, but you're just basically that 90 degrees. Scarecrow, 30 seconds each leg. And just hold it. But your work is in your shoulders, so make sure you're packing them. Shoulders back and down. But maintain that 90-degree angle. Suck in that gut. Protect your back when you do that, and you help maintain your form. But both sides for a minute at a time. I'm not even counting right now. I'm just demoing the move and making sure I throw myself off balance by not doing one side and skipping the other. But that's that one. Alright. So the next move, you get seated Russian twist, you get scarecrow. The next move is your reverse plank ridge. This is going to work, once again, those hamstring muscles, and it'll also work your arms. It's another seated move. Sit on the floor, your fingers are facing outwards. Your feet are about hip width apart. Then you're going to bridge up, hold for about 2 seconds, and down. Bridge up and down. Make sure you squeeze that butt when you're up and down. So you're going to do this move for about a minute. Whew. It's great. Make sure you try to stay easy on those elbows. You might have to, like for me, it's easier to point my hands out. Yeah, that's a lot easier on the joint. So point your hands out. Or back, whichever works, but just don't hurt your joints trying to do this move for a minute. Because I could really feel it. So you're gonna do that for a minute. After that, it's another floor move where you're still gonna be on the floor. Spider-Man plank. Basically, you're gonna get down, 90 degrees, bring your knee up to your elbow. Knee to your elbow. You turn, switch angles so you can see. Knee to the elbow. We'll do this for a minute. You don't have to do as many at a certain time. But this is a full body move. I call them Spider-Man planks. So that's your Spider-Man plank. What's next? Alright, we're on move number 8. Almost there. Move number 8 is are your burpees. Pretty classic move. Basically what you're gonna do, I have to turn to the side so I don't hit the wall. But you go up, down, plank, back up, down, plank, back up, back up. It's gonna work your whole body. You got your burpees. Next, we're gonna work our chest and our abs. It's called a V-sit with the front arm fly, which is your nice move. We are almost there. Basically, it's almost like the Russian twist. You sit the same, except you're gonna have your weights, shoulders packed. You're gonna sort of recline back a bit. You're gonna fly over. So now we work that chest. We had that front row where we worked our back. So now we gotta balance it out. Work the chest. Make sure you keep your elbows bent. Don't straighten your arms. You have to protect those joints. So you're gonna do this for a minute. Ooh, I'm feeling it. And these are 5 pounds. All right. So move number 10. What you been waiting on? It works the triceps. It's basically a lion tricep extension. Lie on your back. Flat. Take your weights in front of you and just bend your elbow 90 degrees. And you do this. Make sure your elbows are straight up. Pressure 90 degrees. You don't pull your arms back. Make sure you don't do that. Maintain your form and keep those elbows up. Maintain that 90 degrees. If not, you'll be doing this in vain. You'll be so mad. But you do this for a minute. Keep those abs tight and engaged. And that's it. With this circuit, you will work every single muscle fiber in your body. And this is only the first series. So just imagine how the rest will be. But let me know how it works. Call me if you have any questions. Text me if you have any questions. I will be here. Enjoy. Love you.